Welcome to Wellness Wednesday and the new, now old normal to get through the mask, no mask situation. We just have to keep breathing. Amber Withrow joins us from Milan Christian Counseling with how we can accomplish that. So good morning to you, Amber. So we talked about just breathing. Why is that so important?
Oh man, well, we talk about how breath, right? Breath and communication are those primary coping tools. And this has become so complicated over 2020, 2021, when we feel like those primary tools are somewhat limited on being able to breathe, on being able to express ourselves. And we see this, right? We see this as we pick up school supplies, where even for kids, it's not just pencils and notebooks, it's now sanitizer and masks. That before, when we'd go out to run errands, go to restaurants, we'd bring our phone, and now we bring our masks. Do we wear them? Do we not? Everything has stayed a little bit confusing, a little bit stressful. 2020 has continued into 2021.
It's like it just all ran together, right? We were looking forward to 2021 and it's still here. Now, Amber, so many people to mask, not to mask, so much division it has created. But what do you suggest to all people, no matter what side of the spectrum they're on?
Absolutely. So my kids have this principle at their school called the 3 Bs. And I think that that's something that can apply well to this situation. So it's be respectful, be responsible, and be kinder than necessary. And I think that this can help because certainly what we are seeing in this field are feelings of stress, feelings of confusion, feelings of a lack of control. But with the 3 Bs, this is something that we can use to manage some of those stressful thoughts, manage some of that spiraled thinking, manage even some of our behaviors. So with be respectful, thinking about those that have been a part of creating these mandates, these regulations, these concepts, I think it can be important to personalize it. I'm lucky to have friends on our school board, to have connections on the city council, to have taken time to create some of these connections so I can better understand, and that helps me better control some of my thinking and some of my understanding. Knowledge truly is power, and when I know that people making these decisions are using science, expertise, but also concern and compassion on finding ways to create an environment to limit the spread of the virus, to help us be able to manage our breath and communication, and using masks not as a way to control our breath, but to make sure that we have our breath as long and as healthy as possible.
And you know, Amber, people could disagree with those who are making those decisions, but one of those principles there, be kinder than necessary. We can't disagree with that, right?
Right. I think being kind is should just be something that we do, right? Of finding ways to be kind, to be patient, to be kind to ourselves, to our loved ones, but also remembering that we don't live this life alone, right? We live this life with relationships and connections that when we are sick or when we are hurting or when we have a need, it doesn't just impact us, it impacts so many of those around us. I think bottom line, we are more similar than we are different. No one wants to wear a mask for a long period of time. Everyone has experienced some kind of stress, worry, some level of hardship over the past year and a half. And I think in that context, when we consider the big picture of all that we have experienced, a small mask in that sense seems like a small measure to be respectful, to be responsible, and to be kinder than necessary. And I think those three concepts of respect, responsibility, and kindness, that's a coping tool in itself. And that's a coping tool that we all have the ability to do.
Well, Amber, thanks so much. Some really nice principles that we can apply to this and so many other things. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Stephen. Have a great day.